Welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review from my awful lit kitchen. And with tappy feet in the background. And, it's gone, be off. So this is a collaboration between Lenton Brewery and Castle Rock Brewery. And this is what I like to see, collaboration beers. And it's called Castle Choc. It's a dark chocolate and mild. There's no other, nothing else on there to say what it is. It's 5.6%, and I got it in the festive box at Christmas. I have reviewed this before, but it's been a while. So obviously both breweries are doing well, in my opinion at least. From Castle Rock, yeah, that's better. Yeah. That's better. He's a nosy old bugger, he is. Coming up to 16, I think he is now. So, he's getting old, like we all are. So, yeah, can't go down to the beer room tonight because I've been down earlier to test the Chromebook. Chromebook's working. Probably do need to get an Ethernet cable. There's ways and means of getting past that. I'll try and use a longer extension lead if need be. So there we go. So this is room temperature. Castle Choc. Chocoholics. So it's a black pour. It's a dark tan head. Beautiful chocolate on the aroma. 5.6%, so good strength for a mild. Cheers all. Chocolatey, roasty toasty. Easy drinking, not too thick on the mouthfeel. Oh, that is the spot, that does. And I tell you what, after a really bitterly cold day, I don't know if it's like it where you are in the UK. Here in Nottingham, it's been fine all day, and it started to rain or snow about 4:30, and I've just gone out to the shed to test the Chromebook. Like I say, I went out and I've got decking, concrete path, and then more decking to get into the shed. The decking it's snowed and iced on, and it's like a sheet of ice. I walked out and I'm like, oh shit, and I'm walking along. If I fall, I'm in trouble. And there's dog muck on the decking where I haven't picked up yet. So that would have been even more horrific. Got down the steps, holding on for dear life, Chromebook in hand. It's a £300 or was it £400 Chromebook? It's a good Chromebook. And then walked down the path. Path's a little bit slippy, but not too bad. Got to the artificial grass, that's fine. On the next decking area, again, nothing to grab hold of, and I'm like, oh Jesus. Got in, and yeah, I'm not going down there again tonight. Sod that, I'd rather go sober than even try and traipse down to the shed. As luck would have it, I've got beers up here in the house, so I'm not too bothered in the slightest anyway. And it's good to drink some stouts. So yeah, Chromebook's up and running. I'm going to start schedule some live beer reviews, try and get people back into the habit of watching me again. It's been a bit hit and miss. It's, I suppose, like a lot of the others, they schedule things in days in advance, and I think I'm going to have to get back on that. The one beauty of having the Chromebook is I can schedule. I can schedule. I don't have to use StreamYard. So I hate using StreamYard anyway. The quality of the picture's crap. And the audio's not up to much either. And like tonight, if I had to sit in the house and do a review, I could, and or just use the shed. it's a good thing. That it's great having that ability to do. The beer room is the home of beer reviews for me. It's what I built it into. You know, it was originally just gonna be a bar. It is a bar with more and more. Ooh. So nice chocolatey taste to this. Just very easy. It's a very pleasing beer. Like I say, got quite a few Lenton Lane beers. Although I drank the cherry and vanilla one last night. Yeah, I necked it. Stood by the back door and just necked it. Yeah, I'd already reviewed it at Christmas, so in the adventure beer advent calendar, and I thought, right, that's it. And I'm trying not to re-review anything at the moment if I can. So I'm getting in that mood of necking beers, and it's nice. It's sometimes it's nice just to go out and just quaff a beer down you without having to worry about actually doing a review. Um, which is why getting back into homebrew is nice, because with homebrew, if I want to have a drink of something, I can. And you're not homebrew is cheaper than buying beers, especially when you've been paying 10 or 12 quid for each for imperial stouts. And it's an expensive hobby. I don't know how some people afford it. It must be in good jobs. That's all I can say. Or have plenty of income they can spare, because depending on your outgoings, it can be a lot. But for me, this channel, I've said it before, but for me, this channel, I want to get back to, obviously local beers is always going to be a thing of mine, but certainly want to get back to doing more supermarket stuff, the stuff that's out there, that's everybody can just about get a hold of, because then more people can join you on a beer a tap room night, where I do like two beers together and we trade insults on the beers, sort of thing. And yeah, and get back in the habit of doing like them sort of things. Not so much a beer review, but like a battle and champion beer of the supermarkets and that sort of thing. Putting the likes of Adnam's Broadside versus, I don't know, whichever contenders out there. Uh, Interesting. Oh, so yeah, 5.6%. Nice dark beer. It's a good beer for a night like this. Even though it is at room temperature, it's got a little bit of chill to it, which is nice. It's just hitting the hitting the spot rather nicely. Looking forward to what both Castle Rock this year and Lenton Lane are going to do. Now Lenton Lane are on the map at the Robin Hood Craft Beer Festival, so that's good. It's good to see them there, pushing new beers. Good to see them bottling lots of beers, even if they obviously I understand logistics with bottling beers. It's not always easy. Have you got your own bottling plant? And it's surprising, there's lots of breweries out there who don't bottle their own beer, that send it away to be bottled. You'd be surprised how many don't bottle their own. And we're talking fairly decent sized breweries as well. Same with canning, kegging, little keg sort of thing, that sort of thing. For me, just opened at the we don't get no more restrictions. I can't see it now. I know the media is doing their best to stir it up, but the figures showing that there are glitches across the UK. There are more hospitalisations in some areas, but it's nothing like what they said it was going to be. And this is good because we've got to get to the stage where we've got to live with this now. Where people die of flu. I mean, it is awful, and those people who for some reason don't want a vaccine, you've got to think about yourself, haven't you? If you get a bad reaction, you're in hospital. But everyone's got their own issue. In that respect, you do what you do. I mean, I've had a vaccine, and I'm happy for it. I'm not a sheep, obviously. I'm always curious that there could be something more to it. It would not be good for anywhere in the world to admit to this. And is it a state-sponsored or a secret nations-sponsored event to clear out the older and more vulnerable side of humanity? It does make you wonder. But, it's not something that you can... It's an interesting topic, which is why drinking beer is king, eh? Sod the rest, just drink beer. So I've given it time to breathe now, and I'm really enjoying this. What makes me happy is the collaboration between the two breweries. Chocolatey, malty, easy drinking, going down a treat. 5.6%. I'm actually feeling it as a 5.6% as well. Like I say, I've got to get my hands on the chocolate and orange stout. Keep hoping that Adventure Beer starts selling it, but they've not bloody sold it yet. And I feel daft. Sometimes you feel like an absolute prat going for one. This is what I hate doing. I hate going anywhere for one can or one bottle just to get a review in, because it makes you feel guilty that you're not supporting them more. But obviously there's only so much supporting that any one person can do. I'll get there in the end. So I'm bound to see it somewhere, hopefully before they sell out of it. I think if Castle Rock did it right, it would be a great beer to accompany Terry's Chocolate Orange. And this is something, we've got some Terry's Chocolate Orange, so when I get hold of it, I might do a combination review where I actually have both together, and try and what's the word, prompt Terry's Chocolate Orange to think, ooh, chocolate and orange stout, orange chocolate combo. It will be something, won't it, in the supermarkets around the country. So yeah, enjoying this lovely dark pour, going down a tree. For me, a good 4.4 out of 5. Really enjoyed that. Would I drink it again? Yeah. I'd like to have it on draft if it's available anywhere on draft. Cask, cask, keg, whatever. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching, and thank you for keep watching this person who rabbles on about beers. Cheers all.